Our last category this week is suffering. I'm not talking about inconveniences or difficulties. I'm talking about real suffering. This is something most of us have probably never experienced personally. Examples could include natural disasters, long-term poverty, being an orphan, victims of crime, abuse, and so on. God allows suffering in our lives for a number of reasons, including to increase our commitment, to correct us, to teach us compassion, to build our character, and to work through conflict. Suffering has an effect that goes beyond the person experiencing the pain. Their response and their attitude often affects many others around them. I'm reminded of a young woman that I met years ago just after her husband had died. He was in law enforcement and unfortunately had been killed in the line of duty. Unfortunately, the tragedy became worse when she told me she had several children under the age of 6, and she was very uncertain about what her future might be. But an amazing thing happened. This woman's faith was so strong. She accepted the reality of her situation, she trusted the Lord totally, and it affected not just her, but me and everyone else who came in contact with her. I'm pleased to tell you that today she has a new life, very happy, doing very, very well. One last note about suffering before we move on, and that's the fact that suffering for Jesus results in special blessings and rewards. Matthew 5 tells us, God blesses you when people mock you and persecute you and lie about you and say all sorts of evil things against you because you are my followers. Be happy about it. Be very glad, for a great reward awaits you in heaven. That gets back to what we talked about at the start of this week. We are to be joyful about our trials and sufferings, really. And the strength to do that can only come from God's Spirit living in each one of us. Trust in Him.